Hello! Welcome to Stew in Japan Entry 5. This week,
there be a storm brewing.
I know.
Oh, saw that.
and over to Concerned Jim for the weather report.
It's raining.
Thanks, Jim.
Holy shit.
So on Monday the 22nd of August, I finally became a man and got myself a Japanese phone and a bank account. Then on Tuesday, it was back to Saga for some more orientation, where I learnt a valuable lesson.
Late is bad in Japan.
Late is bad in Japan. This is a place where early is on time and on time is late. So if you do find yourself late to some kind of event, you'll most likely suffer a terrible fate, very much unlike this. After a couple of days of really interesting seminars, we had a Saga Jet welcome ceremony with lots of tasty fish heads, food.
Saga Jet welcome ceremony. I wish.
Before the drinking festivities begin at any official event, the Japanese always kanpai.
Let's do kanpai. Let's say kanpai. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I will count down. 3, 2, 1. Kanpai.
Kanpai. Kanpai. Kanpai. Kanpai. Kanpai. Kanpai. Kanpai. Kanpai.
To a great year, my friends.
Kanpai.
We were then treated to some awesome Japanese taiko drumming. I then had my very first taiko experience of my own, and I must say I was not all that keen. Clearly not keen at all there. Thanks to the continuing rain, I then had a most exciting taxi ride home.
Some pretty crazy rain.
I think how you say flood.
Dude, flood. Flood. Whoa, look at this. Can't get home in the crazy rain. Driving through a river.
A few of us then got together to record Japan's next big dance hit about beavers.
Dude, that's
I thought it works pretty well.
it is awesome.
I don't want to say I'm too overeager, but I think that is the best song.
Coming to a club near you soon.
Lunchbox?
No. On Saturday I attended a charity event in Karatsu aimed at raising money for the Tohoku earthquake appeal. The event was amazing, and of course it was for a good cause, and some of the bands there were surprisingly good. Yeah! There was even a steel drum band. As this was a charity event, I decided to donate some of my special dance moves to the cause. And then subsequently teamed up with an elderly yet rather energetic Japanese man. Although I had only just gotten back to Karatsu, that night I found myself in Saga once again, as I had to get up early the next morning for the annual Dragon Boat race. My friend Chris and I then had to somehow follow our other friends back to their place along a 20-minute bike ride. The only issue, Chris and I lacked bikes.
Okay, so, setting the scene. Stu and Chris, we're jogging. It's like a 20-minute jog. We've got our pace setters, Angela and Lauren, on their bikes. You can't really see anything because it's dark. But we're jogging in Japan. Jogging in Japan. Hell yeah.
On Sunday, a group of us Jets joined together to form an unstoppable rowing team for the annual Dragon Boat race. The majority of us had never rowed before, myself included, as clearly demonstrated by this initial display of fail.
Okay, ready? 1次作球セットが青、ナムラフンドシリーズが黄色のポール。ここは
Guys, don't crash into that team.
赤。先方ヘリカルが頑張ってください。
For the first race, we were just finding our footing as a team.
Opposite. There we go. There we go. Go at the same time! This isn't a luxury cruise!
That's tiring.
Who knew losing was so tiring? In the next race, we managed to improve slightly, but only slightly. By the umpteenth race, we had improved to the point where we actually won. Our morale was high for the semi-finals, and we were confident in our ability to smash our enemies. But unsurprisingly, we were quickly crushed by teams that consisted of police officers and army men. Oh well, better luck next year. So that concludes this episode of Stu in Japan. I hope you've watched it all the way through, and if you haven't, you suck. Stu in Japan, Stu in Japan, Stu in Japan is a really good show. Johnny!